Welcome to Pułtusk. I'm so happy to see you here. My name's Julia and I'll be taking you around the most popular attractions and I'll tell you the most interesting facts. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask. So first I'm going to start with saying just some basic things about the town. So Pułtusk is one of the most oldest towns in the Masovia region. It is proud of the longest cobbled town square in Europe, which reaches up to 400 meters. The buildings that surround it are also very old. The most famous of them are the Castle of Bishops, which today is the home to the House of Polonia and the 15th century collegiate. Any questions?
How old are the buildings?
They are over 200 years old.
What is it?
It's the anthem of, it's 12 o'clock, and now the anthem is Pułtusk. Now we are going to the castle. Dom Poloni, in the shape of the horseshoe, is located at the banks of the River Narew. In its rich past, it hosted many Polish and foreign kings. The castle was destroyed during the wars, for example, when the Swedish invasion took place. However, it was rebuilt every time, and nowadays it is a luxury hotel which serves excellent local food. Apart from the official meetings and conferences, the castle also hosts exhibitions and concerts. The castle, with its magnificent views, is also a resident's favourite place for leisure activities. Within the same area, there is a little chapel called Magdalenka. It used to be a church until the collegiate was built. The chapel was totally ruined during the Second World War, but we could reconstruct it a few years after. At present, it is usually closed to the public. Any questions?
What can we do here?
Well, there's loads we can do here. We could go kayaking, we could go on water bikes, we could take children to the play area, and you could eat a really nice food. So now we're going to go to explore the castle, but first we're going to go to the reception. now this is the reception. Look at the beautiful design. On your right, you can see Polish kings and emblems. Now we are going to the tower. As you can see, there was a fire here. So this room is called the fireplace room. Just look at the beautiful design. On the paintings, there are the most important figures in Poland. Now we are going to the another beautiful room called the fireplace hall. In the council hall, you can see a picture of Napoleon and a figure of Napoleon. And in the room we are standing now, you can Napoleon was watching his armies in 1806. So now we are going to go to the room over here. So let's go. So look up at the ceiling. As you can see, it's really nice with loads of patterns. Here is a big picture, or I should say painting, of Napoleon. And behind me there is a figure of him. Now we are in the library. The books around us are very old and unique. Now we are going to the concert hall. On my left, there is a restaurant with delicious food. We are now in the concert hall. This is a statue of Ignacy Paderewski, and once again, look at the wonderful design of this room. we can see a small chapel called Magdalenka. It used to be a church until the collegiate was built. The chapel was totally ruined in the Second World Wars, but reconstructed a few years after. It is usually closed to the public. Any questions? Yes?
When is it open?
Unfortunately, it's open only once in a whole year. As I mentioned earlier, the buildings in Pułtusk are very old. Some of them have a really glorious past. We are now in front of the building where Napoleon stayed in 1806. Napoleon, as you may know, please be quiet over there, is a French military and political leader who won the battle with the Russian army. The victory was so important to the French that they put the name of Pułtusk on the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Another of the buildings was the home for Wiktor Gomulicki, the author of Wspomnienia Niebieskiego Mundurka.
How long did he stay?
He stayed there only 2 nights. Next to the town hall, there is a very tall tower. On its 8th level, there is a viewpoint with telescopes that help tourists see a beautiful landscape around Pułtusk. Any questions?
How tall is this tower?
It is over 30 meters long and be a good boy. Another popular tourist attraction is the 15th century collegiate. It has a main altar. Excuse me, can you listen please? Yes, thank you. And 15 Baroque side altars. The pulpit, in the shape of a boat, comes from 1720. The church was later rebuilt of the management of John Baptist from Venice, and that gave it a Renaissance look. In 1994, a Renaissance polychrome mural was discovered in the church known as Sklepienie Pułtuskie. You two over there, calm down, calm down. So that's all. Oh yeah, and now we are going to go inside, but please, I don't want you to take any photos. Okay. Excuse me, I'm going to be about to speak now. Now we are in front of the Liceum Ogólnokształcące imienia Piotra Skargi w Pułtusku. This is the oldest secondary school in Pułtusk and the third oldest in Poland. Among its famous graduates was Wiktor Gomulicki, I have mentioned this name earlier, and Jerzy Ossoliński, a famous politician. Pułtusk is a town with secret yet to be discovered. There is a legend about underground cellars that are under the whole town. Initially, they were built for residents' protection, but during the war, a bomb destroyed the significant part. Near the old and forgotten amphitheatre, there's an entrance that is believed to lead to those cellars. Pułtusk is not only a town square and buildings, it has a waterway running through to the Masurian lakes. 2 kilometres before the town, the River Narove forks and surrounds the old square and the castle, providing a beautiful view. In this past, the close location to the river resulted in a terrible flood that destroyed half of the town, previously named Tusk. People started to call it Pułtusk. Pół is the Polish prefix for half. Another thing worth mentioning is the meteorite shower. It contained the largest number of pieces recorded in history. The fall occurred on January 13th, 1868, and thousands of people witnessed a large fireball, followed by detonations and small fragments falling down on land and houses. The largest of the fragments, known as Pułtusk, could be found in the British Museum in London. That's the end of my tour. I hope you enjoyed it.